Bryan, it's been a really busy 4 weeks of pre-season. What can you tell me about this time with the girls, bringing them back in?
Pre-season is probably the phrase you would use. It's been quite tough because they come back in after a good summer, a deserved summer off, but to look at a pre-season and going at your first game of the year as an international is always quite hard. So you're kind of balancing between getting them up to speed, up to good fitness levels, but also contact conditioning, and then making sure that you've got your team stuff right as well. So it's been hard work for everybody. I think it's been some really good work as well that's been going on, but being able to add in some new players and add in an extended squad really does help us.
And you've touched on some of those changes, as you mentioned, some players coming in as day trainers, but you've also had a change to the coaching staff with Fraser Brown coming in. What can you tell me about his impact so far?
He's been brilliant. He's been, brings a lot of detail, a lot of experience, both on the pitch, obviously with Glasgow Warriors, with Scotland, but also his coaching over the last year or so with the Warriors, but also with Super Six as well. So, he's brought a lot of experience from his on-field stuff, taking it into the coaching stuff, and he's been brilliant for the other coaches to rub off on as well. He's been working on line out, obviously, but some attack and contact things as well. So it's great to have somebody who's experienced. Coaching group's been great in terms of challenging each other, looking at new ways we want to play, looking at little nuances and what suits us as a team as well. So he's been a great addition.
Now, obviously, looking to this Friday at Hive Stadium, we welcome Wales for our first Vodafone Series match. You've named your squad. What can you tell us about the pack to start off with? A couple of changes with the likes of Fee McIntosh coming in to start.
Yeah. Oh, look, I think for the first time ever, from a selection point of view, we've got 5 very, very good second rows, and they're all really challenging. They've all got different strengths, different weaknesses. But Fee is, Fee's somebody who's trained really well over the summer, who's a very good line-out caller, really good under pressure, and her and Sarah Bonner in the second row really give us they're a good blend in there. We've got an experienced pack, but Fee does bring in that energy as well around the pitch. She works really well around the pitch too. So really excited to see her.
Also a change in midfield. Meryl Smith's going to be starting at 12 with her Bristol Bears counterpart Emma Orr. What do you think we can see from those two?
Look, I think Meryl's a very good rugby player who did a lot for us last year. She played at, she's played at 10, she's played at 12, she's played at 15. I think midfield is where we can get a lot out of her. I think see Helen Nelson at 10, Meryl at 12. They're both very good distributors. We've got a really strong back three. We've got a quick back three, and to have Meryl in there as a distributor, but also a very good kicker and a game management. So her, Helen, and obviously Emma, who's away at Bristol as well. So it'll be nice to see how that blend works.
And finally, looking at the bench, there are 2 potential new caps of Leah Brebner-Holden and Lucia Scott. How impressed have you been with them coming into the camp and to get them into this point where they can put their hand up for a jersey? Yeah,
they've been great. I think for Leah Brebner-Holden, who's been around, she was in the Six Nations last year, and she trained really hard. She was 24th or 25th for I think every one of the Six Nations games, and didn't get her opportunity to get a jersey to be part of the matchday squad. So she's worked really well. I think she did really well in the under-20s in Italy over the summer, and she's shown over this summer as well that her service is very good, she's quick, and she's working on her kicking game as well. So really pleased for her to get in. For Lucia, again another youngster who's done well in the 20s, a back three player and somebody who's played full back as well, and it's good that we're putting a little bit of pressure on Chloe. Chloe coming back as well from injury too is exciting to have back. So to have 2 youngsters potentially getting their first caps is excellent.
And just finally, obviously we're back at Hive Stadium. How great will it be to be back and have that home crowd?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere we love going to, and I think we got a record crowd against England last year, prior to a record crowd against France as well. The noise that they bring to Hive Stadium is exceptional, and the players love it. They love that walk from changing room onto pitch, but the most important thing is when they're on the pitch, the noise that they get from the supporters, and we're really looking forward to Friday night to getting out in front of them and putting in a performance that we've been working hard over the summer, the hard work that's been going on over the summer, and to put it in front of our supporters on Friday night will be a really enjoyable experience.